there we are going to duels as Arahant. We are going to duels as Arahant by destroying all those obstacles. Once we reach this point, we are bound to release all those longings, that dejection towards all those worldly things, and going to the destination. What is called this the goal, the bliss of the
May I ask a question?
Yeah.
They talk about nirvana.
Yeah.
Nirvana, like Buddha with nirvana.
Nirvana.
Is that similar to what you're talking about?
Yes. Here we mentioned the nirvana. Nirvana means
Okay.
liberation of all forms of
Mistaken appearance.
yes, all forms of
Mistaken appearance.
mistaken appearance.
So are you saying like the loving kindness or the mindfulness is what helps you overcome the obstacles? Or both?
It means that one kind of one method, that there are many more methods, so many methods. Loving kindness is very easily you can develop. And also breathing in and breathing out, that process. Breathing meditation also very easily you can develop, because automatically at this moment also, while we are talking, while we are listening, while we are sitting, whatever you do, the breathing process is constantly happening in our body. So here we need is to pay our attention to that. Pay our attention. It is very easy. The Buddha has acquired much more victorious. Buddha became as a victorious person by relinquishing all those obstacles. Pay attention his breathing process. He relinquished all the obstacles. He came as a conqueror. The Buddha became as a conqueror by destroying all those obstacles and defilements. The many thousand defilements we have, many thousand defilements, not only one. Hatred, jealousy, ill will, sloth and dropa, and illusion, the wrongly view. Most of the view and this time we are experiencing is wrongly view, because our sensual pleasure, even our bodily sensual pleasure, is also a wrong thing. Wrong thing. There is nothing. The emptiness is there. And also this here mentioned the Buddha, the gradualism is the way of teaching. The gradualism, starting from the beginning in a little more slight way and coming, it is coming and going to in a gradual way towards the leading towards the, as you said, nirvana. Leading towards nirvana. That is his goal. He, first of all, at the first beginning, he doesn't mention about that. But in the end, while go through and while experiencing ourselves, pave the way ourselves to experience and got that knowledge enough, then he paved the way to show the way to the goal, the nirvana. Then we ourselves is dragging to that. Never come back. Never come back.
Humans can't experience that?
Yeah, you can experience that. You can experience. Each and everybody can experience that. Because human beings that has capacity to do that. Loving kindness meditation, breathe in, breathe out process. We'll experience day by day. During fortnight it will be during fortnight it will be difficult. During fortnight it will be difficult. But even though if you are a capable enough person or a strong mind, you acquired your mental position, you may go. You may go. There is no limitation. Nobody can estimate. Nobody can estimate one's inner quality. Nobody can estimate, no? Only Buddha can estimate. He can predict. Only Buddha can predict the inner quality by seeing his inner value, by using his psychic power. Using his psychic power, Buddha has much more power. The unmentionable power Buddha has. The Buddha has revealed all those. You see, in the morning I read the YouTube program, the universal attitude. The earth where we live is rotating around him. How many miles per hour? How many miles per hour is this away? The earth.
Rotation of the earth?
They rotate on the earth.
I think it's 600 miles an hour.
No, 1,500 miles per hour.
Wow.
This earth rotating himself. And how many miles the earth takes to rotate around the sun?
A year.
Around the sun, yes. 1 year, 365 days it takes. So what is how many miles per hour?
A lot.
150,000 miles per hour. 1,50,000 පැයකට. 150,000 miles per hour, the speed. You see, unimaginable. That is the way. That is why Buddha said, "Don't go think about this world. This is unimaginable. Unimaginable." You see, not only this one, the scientists at this moment, NASA scientists, you see, they have many more mind capacity. They have much more mind capacity. The people who are inside the NASA, they are very, very superior quality of mind, powerful people. You see, now they have built a superior quality of telescope. Telescope that graphs the unending galaxies of Milky Way. Many millions of, not only 100 to 200, millions of galaxies in this universe. Now they have built a very powerful, they have named under the one kind of NASA engineer, they have named that galaxy after him. That galaxy. Very recently, I am searching that section also, because it is going in side by side with Buddhism, side by side in Buddhism. So it takes 150,000 miles per hour, our Earth, to go around the Sun on his orbit. He has orbit. And Earth himself is rotating, taking the time of 1,050 miles per hour. So that is the world where we are living, the happening, the surroundings, the nature. Then what do you think about ourselves? Cannot be compared, even as one does, There is nothing. That is why Buddha said this emptiness is appearing everywhere. Emptiness. The whole universe is ringing towards the clockwise. The whole universe. All the galaxies rotating every moment changing. That is why we are having the summer season, the winter season. The winter season, now we are in the different kind of place in the universe. In the winter season, summer season, we are in the different kind of the place in the universe. They are produced the winter, not this earth. So we have traveled a lot, no? We have traveled a lot to all those areas. Not knowing. You are coming driving to here towards Long Island Buddhist Meditation Center, and we are also here. But we ourselves, where we are, we don't know where we are.
Well,
Yeah, there is emptiness.
well,
Yeah.
according to Buddhism, we're in the midst of a delusion, aren't we?
Yeah, delusion. Delusion. Everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah,
delusion.
yeah.
Delusion, hallucination. This hallucination means what is called our five lenses. Eye contact, nose contact, body contact, tongue contact. Everything is deceived, deceives us. The Buddha said that take this opportunity to understand this real truth and pave the way ourselves to liberate ourselves, liberate from this suffering, unending suffering. So the ultimate, the truth is the emptiness, impermanence. 150,000 miles per hour does it take this earth to go around the sun. So in one moment there is no stand still. One moment there is no stand still. Everything is rotating. Impermanence. It's starting, happiness, it's starting, happening and ending. Appearing, the prevailing and ending. Beginning, prevailing means constantly changing. That prevailing also is subject to change every time, and ending and dying. So as ourselves. Okay then. Understand the real truth, as Buddha said, and the Institute of NASA also helped us to understand the perfect way, much more perfect way, I think. Yeah. You go through that section also. I am very interested in this scientific method of science, the miraculous things they are doing, miraculous things. As much as the science is developed, so as the Buddhism is revealed to the world.
I think.
Yeah.
I think
As
that-
much as the scientists develop, so much position the Buddhism is, the truth of the Buddhism is revealed to the world. The Buddha has seen this situation 2,600 years back. 2,600 years back Buddha has seen this. By developing on his own the clairvoyance, he has one kind of power, clairvoyance, and another power, clairaudience. Clairvoyance, clairaudience, another power, telepathy, and telesthesia. He can grasp and he can see whatever happening events, the far away, many millions of miles away, the things that he can grasp, and he can hear also. He can hear. Beyond the nonsense. Now we have the sense, no? Ear, nose. Buddha has the beyond that power. Beyond that power. By means of no sense. Okay.
Can I ask one question? One question.
Yeah.
Do you believe that, like, in each lifetime, do Buddhists believe, like, in each lifetime our soul is meant to go through different lessons? Like, our soul goes through karma to learn a lesson?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, karmic forces also, there are so many phenomena in this world. Out of those, karmic action is only one reason. Karmic action is only one reason. You see, there is the seed. When we plant a seed, that seed itself produces the same plant. That is a qualities in that seed. You see the paddy, have you seen paddy? Or coconut. When we plant a coconut, it gives us the coconut plant, not any other. So it is not belong to the karma. It is an inherited quality of that seed. It is another phenomena in this world. And the sun rises in the east and setting down in the west. It is phenomena. And also the raining and snowing. It is a phenomena in this universe. It is not belongs to the karmic force. The karmic force is only one of the subject out of many reasons. Everything we cannot put into the bag of the karmic. Whatever we whatever we feel, whatever we taste, everything not depend on karmic force. But karmic force is also cannot be separated from other activities. It is very much bound. The combination is there. Very highly combination, the entangled. And you see that as a human being, now we have been born as a human being. The human being, not only a biological production. We have the biological body, no? But it depends on his creation of, on his own action of karma. Because we are now appearing as a human being in different way. Some people very beautiful, some people little beautiful, some people fair, some people very rich, some people black, some people white and fair, some people born as a very multi-millionaire. What are the difference? Human being is not only a biological production, but on his creation of his own karmic action. Karma is, you can't separate from this phenomena. The karmic action cannot be separated. Always there, the entangled.
It's following us, right?
Yeah.
So karma following us.
Yeah, karma is following us. Karmic force always following us.
From is it from past life or
Many
past life? Every life you learn lessons.
Yeah.
Maybe Sylvia can explain this a little bit.
The past life also, and first life karmic also, and also present life karmic. Yeah. Mama can explain it more fluently. More fluently. Yeah.
I think you're doing a wonderful job explaining it. It's part of what our life is karma from the past.
Yeah.
Karma we create even in this life.
Yeah, right.
Whatever we're doing in this life will happen in another life.
From our childhood, Lord. So we are collecting karma. From our childhood, when we are going to school, when we follow the school lesson very clearly, under the guidance of the teachers, very obediently, then we can go up and up in the society. If we didn't do that, our life is going scattered away. The karmic forces on our own karma affect to us. Karma is the teaching of the Buddha's karmic method is like that. On our own karma.
And the the dark
not
and light.
not bound to blame our parents, because as we are living some kind of miserable life here at this moment, not bound to blame our parents or teachers or whoever is surrounding us on our own karmic action in this life.
So our karmic might have created us being born into a very poor family, but then we still have the opportunity to create, finances on our own. We were born that way, but then we can create, better finances, and then that would roll over into another karmic life of maybe next time,
Right.
with that. So if the karma sets us up for something,
Right.
but doesn't have to stay the same
Right.
in the present life, you
Right.
can change.
Yeah. Karmic forces also can be changed because there is an obstacle karma and supporting karma. In karma, the teaching of the karma of the Buddha has many kind of sections. The supporting karma and obstacle karma. As Surya said, one person, a baby born in a small family, the poor family, is given some kind of supporting action. Supporting action where he has done in the past life, then person can win a sweep instantly. They can become millionaire. Even though he is born as a poor family, the past action is support. That supportive action will come to help her.
So we bring with us, like you said, both negative kind of karma and positive.
Positive karma. Both are following. Both.
So we bring that with us, and we're creating that
Yeah.
in the present life as
Yeah.
well.
That's what one thing they say, like we always have to do the right thing.
Always have
Always
Right.
have to do what's good for other person
Yeah.
first.
Right.
always
For
have
ourselves.
the benevolence, the
Whereas we-
altruistic
that's the
way,
right thing always you
Yeah.
have to do.
not the
For
selfish
other
way.
person.
Hmm?
We should not think about me.
Yeah.
Always what's good for others.
Always try to lead our life not as a selfish way, but the altruistic way. Whatever we talk, but in the verbally, mentally, and physically, all three doors. There are three doors which we are doing a good thing or bad thing. All three doors should be confined. The altruistic way, if we do our action, then the result would be fruitful, more fruitful to us.
I had remember reading that even at the moment of our death, at that moment we can already start to change the karma coming up. If you were if you were a thief, say, all your life, and you were stealing things, but at that moment of death, you recognize what you did was wrong, you're changing that karma for the next time, if I'm saying that correctly, that at the moment of death, if you were a very selfish person and you didn't want to leave, and you had a lot of money and you didn't want to leave anybody anything, but at that moment of death, you realize your mistakes, and if you're able to, you call someone, they change your will, and so even up to that moment of death, you have the opportunity.
Still have,
Right.
you still have that opportunity
Of changing.
changing the mind. And in the death time, the last moment, the final departure in time of this life is the most important time. The departure in time, last moment. As Surya said, if that moment is putting obstacle by the defilement, what we have earned, the wealth and our all those social position will comes into our mind, then our next life is going to be not happy mood. The mind will be differently the miserable place. Because we haven't done anything wrong, but even in the same time we haven't done anything good thing either. We haven't done anything wrong. The Buddha has said this, the very important teaching, not only the people should, not enough for people to stop their wrongdoing, but another step they have to put the good, do the good things.
Maybe I just developed a very strange understanding of death studying Buddhism was different than my understanding of death before. So from now I understand, my understanding is that like it almost comes every instant. That from moment to moment we're no longer the person that was there is gone and now we're forming a new entity moment to moment to moment. So the person, the entity, the future does not exist and the past is gone. So there's just the present. This is all we have, literally. This is so, I don't know if that helps, but that is a big assumption, right? We're assuming we're going to die within the next 100 years. You were talking about technology. Who knows? You know, it might be longer. It might be tomorrow, but it doesn't matter. It won't be you. It's dying. It's going to be some other. Like if you put your 5-year-old self next to you, that's not. I mean, you have that person's memories, and maybe playing with a toy. That's about it. You know, I don't know. Yeah, that's how I view that. I don't know if that's how anybody else does, but to me that's a big difference. So I don't. It's not that I'm not there to fear it or not fear it. I'm just not there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means you are not fear in the.
Well, I'm not there. I'm not at that point. That point will be here and then gone. I'll be gone, and then that's it.
No, better to face to the death in a perfect way, because you have that essence with you. Without essence, we are staying. We are thinking that we have that some kind of meritorious for the benefit of the next life. But even the meritorious is not there, then what would happen to us? That nobody is coming to help us. That is the dangerous thing. That is always the danger is appearing in front of us. Perfectly way by spending on our own wealth and on our own effort, on our using our own hand, we can collect merit. Then only we can go with the full of merit hand to other world. Because not waiting for other people to offer us merit. It is going to be uncertain. We are searching for some people. It means your sons, your daughters will pay after our death by offering some kind of offers to religious place and collecting merits and offer that merits to demise people. There is uncertainty. Will they do or not do? If we have ourselves acquired those merits, then there is 100% sure for us, because that capacity is with us. No need to wait for other people to offer. Understand? So by ourselves can collect the essence for the samsaric journey. Yeah.
What David was saying about the past and the present, I was thinking about this yesterday. The past, the present, and the future is all at the same moment, the exact same moment.
Right.
So like you can't think about the past and the present and think that the future is someplace else. It's at that exact same moment.
Yeah, right. That because there is in scientifically method the time and space. The here
They're all the same.
there is no time,
Yeah.
and also there is no space. Only the present moment.
That's all it is.
Only the present moment.
What you said.
So live this present moment and do the thing correctly. No,
Right,
yes,
to the right
yes.
thing.
This is all we have.
This is it. Past, present, future. This is it.
That's what I mean.
I kinda,
Yeah.
I went on a retreat, for 3 days upstate, another,
Yeah.
and, I was really into it, there's nothing, to meditate and follow the classes and that. And I was meditating and I felt like, I'm in like eternity. There's no past, it's like everything was combined in that moment. It was like a weird
And that-
sort of other dimension.
Yeah.
And you only get through that
Yeah.
by having faith that this process works.
Yeah.
And Bhante told me when I first started coming around here,
Yeah.
you're not gonna really do this.
Yeah.
You have to trust the method.
Yeah.
The method is you have to allow yourself time to meditate every day.
Yeah.
And just like when you lift weights,
Yeah.
if you just decide, well, I'm gonna lift weights once a week or 3 times, whenever, they're not gonna, if you just meditate every day,
Yeah.
your mind will change.
Yeah.
And listen, I just started getting involved in this a year ago, and it's working. I wake up, and I used to suffer a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety. I don't really experience, I have all the ups and downs of life, but I don't have the depression, the anxiety, because I followed the process, and you have to just have faith that it's going to work.
Right.
And it does. And like you were saying,
Yeah.
everyone is capable of it.
Everyone can.
And it's sort of sometimes like I see people come to these classes and, I listen to their questions and I'm wondering like, I think the biggest thing that I have gotten from the universe is that for some reason I have faith that it's going to work, and I'm on a train that I can't get off if I wanted to. It's like, this is my journey.
Right.
And I just know, the ultimate goal is enlightenment or whatever. And if you kind of believe to yourself, and you just tell yourself that, it's possible, it's going to happen. Now, I was reading on the internet a story, it's kind of, they went to some sort of civilization, a beautiful society, and everyone believed like the chief was a god, and he was immortal. And they were right, until the day that he died.
Yeah.
So, if you believe that I'm going to become enlightened this lifetime, and maybe you will, maybe you won't, but you just have to believe that you will, and don't put that doubt, like, I can't do this.
Yeah. Everybody
Buddha
can.
says
Yeah.
anybody can do it.
Everybody
You
can.
have to
Yeah.
follow.
They have capacity because the
You really
mind.
have to discipline yourself,
Right.
and there's so many distractions in this world.
Right. This is
To
right.
go up,
The mind
there's
capacity.
so many, and
Yes,
that's because
yes.
we're so used to going down that road.
You are very correctly said. The mind capacity is everybody has included the capacity of the mind, but we never use that capacity.
If
We
you
are
think-
not allow us to open those essence, call it the neuron. The neuron of the brain is waiting for us to give command. But we are not bound to give the enough command to that neuron to flourish.
Going back to
Sound.
science, sir, this is one last thing I was thinking about. Like, they say that we used to have tails, but we lost them because we don't use them. Now, they say that we only use like 10% of our brain. Well, what's the other 90% for?
Right.
Wouldn't we lose it if we didn't, wouldn't we have like bird brains if we need it? We just haven't accessed that part of the brain. I really believe that. There's some other dimension
Right.
having to do with time, all quantum physics.
Quantum physics.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
and this is the path to it.
Right.
It's really very scientific.
Very
Like
scientific.
one of the books that you handed
Right,
out,
yeah.
it's like science behind it.
Science behind.
There's so much, and it's a beautiful journey.
Actually, this is
Yeah.
a Buddhist. Actually, Buddhism is completely a philosophical religion.
Mm-hmm.
This is a
Yeah,
philosophy,
yeah,
the
yeah.
way of living, and a way of liberating the people. How to liberate this journey? How to liberate it? Not keeping in. How to going out this suffering. This is the way of learning, teaching.
That's why whenever we study, at home,
Yeah.
we study like studying for board exam.
Yeah.
Sitting down every morning, doing our time.
Right.
Reading the books and sitting cushion time.
Yeah.
Very important because this is like a final exam on our way out.
Right.
It's like a
Doing your homework.
cushion time. Doing the cushion time.
That's your, cushion time is your homework.
Yeah, it means don't don't waste our present moment even 1 second. Because if you left this without undone, that second is never come again.
But that's why I consider like the fire is from every angle. There's no place to hide because death is following me from all four sides. That's why
There are 4 kinds of enemies.
death.
There are 4 kinds of
all the
enemies
time.
being followed.
There's no place to hide.
That's right.
You know, I have told, no, there are 4 kinds of enemies being followed us constantly.
Yeah.
You know that 4 kinds of, Mama explain?
Well, birth,
Old age
Yeah.
and death.
illness, aging, and death.
Aging. The aging and sorrowfulness and sickness and death. Constantly following. Maybe 2,55,000 miles per hour. Who knows the speed? Only Buddha knows the speed. Then there is no limit meter to measure the speed. Those 4 enemies are following us.
No place to hide.
Death, you see, the ultimate is death, no? Before that, decay, aging, sorrowing.
I disagree. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
happiness
all
and
kind of
sunshine is
constantly it's
following.
following. Ultimate death. So give that stimulation to mind, because you have protected as soon as possible. You try to get these steps to liberate this life by realizing this truth. Otherwise, the 4 enemies will catch you very soon. Even myself. We all belongs to the nature. We all belong to the nature. Each and everybody. Each and everybody. Who knows? The next time what will happen to us? Next time what will happen? Those present day, the present time, this time is full use of it. Because this time, if you not use, never come again. Never come again. Everything is in our memory. What would happen if our memory lost? You see, you have many $1 million in the bank. Everything.
You lose your mind and you
Everything is an illusion. Those are also illusion. Those kind of, this is one kind of, what is called the electromagnetic waves. They are in no reality. Only electromagnetic waves that you have inside your mind, because I have many millions of only electromagnetic waves. Nothing is emptiness. How can you prove that? There is no proof. Understand? The electromagnetic waves, the memory, it can be lost in any time. That is why you have to realize. The realization is very important. Realize the real situation. Only the waves we are supporting. Then when you eat something, when you eat something from the mouth, it will also become, what is it? Kind of waves. Electromagnetic waves going inside the body. That waves is functioning. That some kind of waves going to the brain and to the heart and lungs. The waves, the scientific, those methods has proved at this moment. Nothing else. The nothingness is there. The memory also, the electromagnetic waves. That is why here some people is suffering from one kind of illness. They already forgotten their past. Already forgotten their recent past also cannot be memorized. What is that? That disease? Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's.
The recent past, even his wife cannot be recognized. The electromagnetic waves is collapse, cut off. Nothing else. Everything, the inside our body also, this is a kind of a waves. electromagnetic waves. Nothing.
But so this is the whole topic today.
Oh.
Basically, the foundation of mindfulness.
Foundation of mindfulness. Basically, covering all those lessons. This is a very, what we call the wonderful intellectual classical discussion. Intellectual discussion of ourselves. The mind awakening discussion. Otherwise, eating, bathing, sleeping, and brushing our tooth, and washing our face, and wearing something. That is all. The beyond that position, there is something to think about. Okay, time is running out now. You have something. Still, I think you have discussed much more. We'll take another time. Think about more and more. Think about more and more. Buddha has said the final truth, the liberation is the only result of all those problems. Only result of all these problems, liberation. Okay. The merit you acquired by attending this class, the meditation class, pay our deities, all gods, all the universe, and be their success, their realm of gods, go up, and bless upon ourselves to live our long life and protect our dignity and our children, our parents, and everybody, and your educational and social activities also. And then our demise, beloved, loving wife, and also our fathers and our parents who are departed from ourselves already, and also people who has suffered too much from COVID-19 the past several years. They also receive these merits and get their next life would be successful and blessed upon ourselves. And again, as well as ourselves, who are participated in this session and who are listening to from far away through Zoom facility, and also people who are bored, who support you, who teach you, who supported your life to come up to this point. All those people will get this merit and get fruitful their life, and suffering will be removed, and all the happiness will comes upon all of you also. And also I remember this doctor, Dr. Charles. Dr. Charles has been operated.
He's at home.
Operated now. He's home. In his home, he is having a meditate, and we bless him to come good life, and as soon as possible recover soon, and can obtain good health after recovering those illness, and all those miserable disease will remove, and all the success be with him, and pave the way to come as soon as possible to attend this meditation class, and his day-to-day activities as a doctor in hospital would be successful, and his family members also get fruitful these merits, and all together visible and invisible people, including us all, the lives be well, happy and peaceful. All our success, all our day-to-day activities get success, and ultimate, as Buddha told us, to liberation of Nibbanic bliss can be obtained each and everybody of us. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Have a nice time. Good night.
Thank you, Bhante. Hey, you can take it, yes. You can take the paper. So lovely to see you.
book and then I can write it.
I got it.
How are you?
Thursday work tomorrow.
Oh, don't worry, we'll take care of this stuff. You go, take some rest.
Yeah.
Sweater.
You got to work tomorrow, right?
First day.
Oh, what's
So
it?
from the last one,
Oh, nice. Yes, we should. Hey, get a blessing for Monday, for your first day of work.
As long as it does the job.
Coming for
Gotta
blessing
just
is
turn the first day work. It's going to do. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're absolutely right about that. Too, the timing of what is tremendous.
Um,
Couple years ago,
Yes, sir. No, bring him over here. Because you always, you guys talk about money. That's the problem. That's the problem.
he's got,
Bring him to leave him over here with one for a day.
he's gotta get back to what's important.
Yeah, we had other time.
But I don't have any information.
No information. After I come back, I'm going to Sri Lanka.
Okay, you go, but Sunday,
Yeah, and I think leader for no guy, and I think Sri Lanka for 2 weeks. Yeah, and I come back.
Coming.
Everything.
Yeah, I already have it in mind. So, you know,
I got a part-time job in Stanford. Yeah, sister girl.
yeah. Go down there, I'll show you for a second. Then you will bring all the other meals, but I mean, like, all possible. They will take care of my next
All the success be with the blessing of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha.
She's starting a new job tomorrow, so we have a
All
lesson.
the success be with you. All your suffering goes away. All the miserable life will go away. All the happiness will come. All your volition will be successful. Your volition, karmic force will be successful.
I think the effort will be successful.
Your volitional act. Coming here, coming.
On YouTube.
Your volitional act would be a part of your action of the volition.
Dr. Jalpa.
How are you? He's here until when?
Yeah.
He said Dr. Nanda comes back. Yes.
Next time.
You meet my friend Kendra. And that's my friend David. That's my friend.
I know that.
Tess, nice to meet you.
So, see you soon, Tess.
Yeah.
Stay in touch. Take that paper with you so you can read.
Okay.
At least read the loving kindness. Good night before you go to sleep. That's why Dr. Rama was
Next week, Monday, I'll know.
Monday.
After Saturday, and then
Yeah.
I'll call on Monday.
It's a marketplace.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
All your problems, all your aspiration will come to
Morning and one day you gotta show me these.
Good night, just stay safe.
My neighbor.
With the blessing of the noble Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha, all the success be with you, all your day-to-day activities will get fruitful. All the suffer will go away. All the devas will protect you. All the Brahma will protect you. All the happiness will follow you always. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. That's it. Dukkhayo nirogyo sukha. Okay, very good. Nice to meet you.
Auntie, I wrote a little poem that I thought maybe you would like to read.
Yeah.
At your convenience.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. This is first time I tag you?
No.
No, you can't remember. Can't remember, yeah.
Yes, last time. I just actually took it off because, wet and dirty.
Yeah, wet and dirty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting wet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the suffer will goes away. All the happiness will comes to you. And all your day-to-day activity will successful with the blessing of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. All your tomorrow activity will get fruitful at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then next Saturday. is
Next
when I
Saturday.
do the talk.
Next Saturday, yeah, next Saturday. Yeah. Okay.
Have a very
Now
good
already published. Already published. Okay.
You published it?
Yeah.
Well, it'll be.
Okay. Okay.
Who's ever going to be here will be
Same
here.
to you.
Thank you. Have a good
Okay,
night.
good night.